Good morning, welcome to my channel, Stitchy Time with Tish. Today is Sunday the 15th of June 2025. Today is Father's Day here in the UK, so happy Father's Day to all those who are celebrating it today. I've had 5 finishes and new starts, but 2 of them I haven't got because I sent them to my dad for Father's Day, so I'll insert pictures of what they look like. They were starts and finishes, and I did those in an event in Whip Warriors for Focus Project and Beat the Modem, because I wanted to get them done before Sunday, before today anyway, yeah, so I haven't got them with me. I sent them off to him, but I've also got a start, and I've got just a few projects, not many, so it should be a quick video today. Yeah, so I'll show you the other 2 finishes first, and they're also FF Toad, because these were the projects that I did in the Project Focus and Beat the Modem. For these were my focus ones for Father's Day, and I did these 2 for my husband. So the first one, this was in the sorry, let me tell you about the other cards that I did. They were Stone Age. They were by Jenny Barton. They were from the Cross Stitch Favourites magazine. Again, I get it on Redley. The first one I did was the dad and the little girl in a car. And I used here that on, as I said, Project Focus and Beat the Modem. I think it was over 1,000 stitches. I also did it in the scavenger hunt for car, because they were sitting in a car, although it was a Stone Age car, but I still used it for car. And also I used it in the Sue Stitch Rescue. I don't think I used it in the I used it in the thing there because we were rescuing pets. Sorry, animals, not pets. Animals. And then the second one was just a picture of a little boy and a dad just having a photo done. And I sent them to my dad for Father's Day, as he lives in London. So I'll insert pictures of them, what they've done. I only took one of what it looked like FFO'd. I forgot to take a picture of the other one. It is what it is. I forgot. My brain was overloaded. Right, okay, so the next collection that I did was a chest collection. My husband and my son play chess a lot. They tried to teach me. Well, I'm not great at it. In fact, I lost. But hey yo. They're by Lisa Bracks, I think. I will put pictures in of what they look like, of the collection of it all. They're in the World of Cross Stitch magazine May issue this year. So the first one I did is that one. As I said, these were all start and finishes. I did these all like in a day, apart from the last one that I did for my dad. Took me 3 or 4 days, and I didn't stitch one day this week. I wasn't feeling too great, so I had a day off stitching. And there's that one. And then the second one is that one. done that. So they're done. So he's sleeping at the moment, so he'll receive those when he wakes up. I've let him have a lie in, bless him. He's not been feeling very, very well this week because his condition, his FND, which is functional neurological disorder, he's been playing up, he's been passing out, not been able to walk properly, he's had the wobbles, and he's been so ill this week, bless him. So he's having a rest today. Well, he rests every day, but I've let him have a lie in bed. Right, so that was my 4th finish. So I had 5 finishes this so far since my last video. So my 5th finish is cross stitch bookmark. Now I started this back in January for stack categories. Now I believe I used one of those Stone Age things. Stone Age, yeah, I did. I started using them, the Stone Age ones, for the word game, because the word game started up on the 11th. Yeah, the 11th. And so the Stone Age card that I'd started, the dad one, the dad and the son, I used all of that for the word game. So I got 1,000 stitches done with that, because I've got quite a bit done with that. So, sorry, off topic there then. Cross stitch, bookmark, and I got it finished. That was my first finish of the month. I started it on... I said my intention was to do a spin a wheel every day, so I did. I spun on the first day, and this was called, and I got it finished on the 1st of June, and that's what I did, and I got it completed. So that's that one done. So for my 150 whips for 50, I'm up to 20 finishes now, so not bad. Right, so my next one, so that's all my finishes so far for June. So I got Myth started back up on the 13th of June, on Friday. So me and my president Vicky of our vampire clan decided that we were going to do a start along, because we both have the same project, and this is Jurassic Perk by Silver Creek Samplers. And it's interesting to know this. She started with the coffee pot and then went on to do the dinosaur, and she's going down, and I've started from the top and I'm now on the dinosaur, but I'll show you it in a minute. And I started this on Friday. It stitches really quick, and there's no back stitch in it whatsoever, which is cool. And I also used this in the word game too. I've used this in these categories as well, in prompt. I've not updated my sheet because I was doing it late last night, all my paperwork. When Myth is on, everything else gets abandoned. Not intentionally, but yeah, so, and this is where I'm up to. And this is what he looks like. He looks so cool. So this is my Myth project, because it's all bulk stitching, you know, it stitches up quite quickly. So over the 2 days, I have done 1,100 stitches. So it's not too bad. And while we were at it, we had we've been sent on a rescue in Sue Stitch Rescue. Not everyone has to can take part, doesn't have to take part in it, because some people are really busy. So we have a team of 5. We thought it might be easier, so then the rest can concentrate on our zoo back at home to make sure all the wages are paid and the animals are fed, which seems easier. And then the rest of the team of 5 then gets to go and rescue the animal. And this animal that we are rescuing or capturing, or I don't know, I can't remember, is Red Panda. And so we are, and so far we've done our supplies, and we're flying off. I think we're now waiting for part 3. Yeah, so Utopia is now, the event for the Easter event is now over. I finally got myself out of the cave, and now I've healed myself, and now hopefully now I'm starting to help to heal the others, and now hopefully we'll be back to normal soon, in the next few weeks, hopefully. But yeah, as I said, I use this in categories. So the prompt, I think it's prompt either 7 or 8. I think it was favourite, no, leisure, drinking brews as what I put it down for. And he's obviously, if you're looking at it in the cover photo, he's making brews. That's one way of doing it. And then I also used it, I mean, I changed it in my monthly magazine, because the theme is sweets, and no, the caustic is sweets, and the theme is candy shop, sorry. And so I did, so I changed it, because originally I had Let It Snow and Halloween Storybook, but I changed it to Jurassic Park, because I had Silver Creek samplers, so I thought, I'm working on it, I might as well change it to that, because I'm working on it, and so I thought, yeah, well, so that's what I did. And I also used it in the monthly magazine challenge group for one of the letteries, because I was struggling, because the letters are, I forgot, but I know there's a lot of E's in it. There were a lot of E's. Why not just go and have a look? Don't look at me like that, I know. Told you my brain's frazzled at the moment. Needle felt. There you go. Needle felt. So I changed it to Jurassic Park on one of them, because I had quite a lot done. I had quite a lot of E. There was quite a lot of E's. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 E's. So yeah, so that was a little bit mind blowing. And yeah, 8. Yeah, 8. Not 7. No, it's 9. In leisure. In leisure. That's what I've done. So, my brain's overloaded with too much information. Right, moving on. So, then I did There was a birthday pop-up in Whip Warriors, one of the admin's birthdays, Lisa. It's her birthday this month. I can't remember what day. I'm sure she said it, but I can't remember. So the prompt run from, I'm not sure if it was Thursday or Friday, I can't remember which. But it ends midnight tonight. And she's doing, I think it's a sunflower project. I can't remember the name of it, but I don't have that project. But she said you could do something that's similar to it, so I've got a few projects that have lots of flowers in, but I picked a project that I need to really get done that is almost done-ish. So I went with, let me just cover this up, this little guy up, because it's got a bit of the pattern showing. It's Winnie the Pooh. It's a nursery set that I bought from Aldi many years ago. It originally was a cushion cover, but I'm never going to do a cushion cover, so I decided to make it into a birth sampler. This, I will put the picture in of the whole nursery set as you can see it, but this, as you can see it, this is what it looks like. And I'm in the middle bit, and I'm working on this Pooh Bear. Now, Pooh Bear looks odd. He looks extremely odd. So, while I'm doing the stitching for the event, I've so far done 250 stitches. So, I'm going to do some stitching for Myth on my other project, on the Jurassic Perk. And then later, when I put my son to bed at 9 for ready for school tomorrow, I might unpick this. I don't know. I might just get another 250 stitches in and then unpick it, because I'm not happy with him. He looks fatter than he does in the picture, and his legs don't look right. Look at him. I'm not happy with it. The only thing that probably looks about right is the jumper, the top. I'm not happy with it. Everything else is right, it's just the Pooh Bear. The Pooh Bear doesn't look right. So I'm gonna rip it out and redo him again. That's what I'm gonna do. In fact, that's what I might do. I might rip it out, claim the 250 stitches on the event, I think, then rip it out and say I'm restitching him again because I've done it wrong. And then restitch him, I think I might do that. But that is what I've got. It's coming on well though, so I've only got that little bit at the top there, and then it's done. So it's not far from finishing. I want to get it done this year because the baby's 3 years old this year. That's how old this project is. So that's that one done. So I worked on that. Right. So then I have worked on, I spun the wheels for a little bit, for a few days before the focus project started. And I spun, and it gave me dinosaur fun. And I used it because the letters for this category are D, E, and Z. So it gave me dinosaur fun. And this is by Buffy Threads, and I'm on this little dude here, this little blue one. Is it blue and purple? And this is where I'm up to. So I'm near the end. I've almost finished this. This project is nearly 3 years old in August. So that's another one I want to get done. I'm trying to get some of my long-term projects done. That is where I'm up to on that. So that's what it will look like when it's finished. this is where I'm up to. So as you can see, I'm up to where his head is. I've got to do his legs, and then all I've got left to do is 2 more dinosaurs in the grass, and then it's the back stitch. So I reckon I can get this done this year. This will be done this year. By the end of the year, I'll be happy. Poor son's been waiting for this. So this one will be done. But I used this in the categories for animal, for dinosaurs, because there is, how many dinosaurs is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 dinosaurs. So it's quite a lot. Quite a lot of dinosaurs in that one. So I used it for prompt 1, which was plants or animals. So I went with animals because there was 11 dinosaurs. And then I used it for prompt 12, which was pattern title, which is dinosaur fun. Awesome. Then I spun again, and I did butterfly tree. Now this butterfly tree, I'm in 2 minds now, because I struggled with this one, because I've made a mistake somewhere, and it's not a little tiny mistake that I can get around. It's a huge mistake, and also it's confetti heavy. Confetti heavy and me don't mix very well, and it's making my brain frazzled, and I can't cope with it, so I don't know what to do. I'm in 2 minds about it, so I don't know what to do. So I've put it to bed for a little bit at the moment. But this is what it looks like. This is what it's done. I've done a little bit of the brown, I think, and a bit more of the black. I've only done about 100 stitches on it. I wasn't happy with it at all. It stressed me out. But that's what I've got. I'm just not happy with it. So I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with it. So I've spoken to my vampire leader, and I've said to her about it, and she's going to get back to me about it, because she knows what I'm like with projects that stress me out. And so she's going to give me my verdict when she's thought about it for me, because I said to her I don't know what to do with it. I'm stressing about it. So she said leave it with me, and she'll get back to me, because I was stressing about it the other day and I showed him the project. And I said I don't know what to do. So, but that'll come after myth, because myth, when we're in myth, we don't think about anything else. Right, my final project is a pandemic by Long Dong Samplers. I love this project. As I said, there weren't many that I worked on, and this is where I've got. Can you see it? And as you can see, I've worked down. I continued working down, and that's as far as I've got. I've got to go back up and finish that shape there where the bird is, but that's as far as I've got, and that's what I've done. So the next time I pick it up, I'm going to go back here, finish this, go back up here and finish that. I think this might be down to where page 1 is. I might have just gone over it, I'm not sure. But then once I've got there, I think I'm going to go over here, and I think that's where the end of page 1 is. I'm pretty certain. So then I can get that page finished, and then I can move on to the next one. But that's what I've done so far. and it's looking pretty good. I love working on this project. And that is all of my picks. Right, so moving on. I only have one haul, and I got these off of my friend because she was selling them, and because she's finished with them, and I want to do them. They are the Glitter House series, Glitter Village series by Country Cottage Needle Worker. And they go from, you've probably already seen them before, but there's one, sorry, is it focusing? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, sorry about the glare, 9. Right, so they're all that series. I'm going to do these eventually in one big project. And I mean, they call for classic colour works, but I don't do colour works, so I'll be doing it all in DMC. So. Right, so for plans, I'll be continuing on in Myth, where I think Myth goes on, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's 10 days Myth goes on for. So anything that's got block colouring, so like me, I think I'll be able to do my storybook some Halloween stitch. Let It Snow will be a good one because it's bulk stitching. Not bulk stitching, so block stitching of one colour where it's not not just you know, little stitch here, little stitch there. I'll also, once I've finished with Jurassic Park, I'm gonna go on to, upside down, I'm going to do T-Rex. Me and Thicky, my vampire leader, we're going to do T-Rex once we're done. These are pretty quick. They're not that big either, so that's what we're going to do next when we've finished the Jurassic Park. Once I've finished with them, I'm going to display them in my kitchen area. They're so cute. Once I've done that, and then hopefully once Myth is finished, I will get back to spinning the tiny decision wheel. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's my plans. Not much else. Just today, for Father's Day, I'm just going to make my husband a lovely dinner that he chose. That's it. Not much else to do. Just relaxing. That's it. Okay then. That brings it to the end. I've got nothing else. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't done anything really. I haven't. I've just been listening to books. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, that brings it to the end then. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.